Hi, I'm Miss Anne-Aelis, and today we will go through the AICD Grade 4 theory. So these are all the words and the movements that the students will need to know for their AICD exam. Now in Grade 4, it's also expected that the students know the work from Grade 3, from Grade 2, from Grade 1, from primary. So there are also videos available on those grades. Now, let's start. The first word for this grade is battement frappé. Battement frappé, battement frappé. Now frappé means to strike or struck. So together this means a strike of the floor or a beat that is like a strike. The next word is battement jeté. Battement jeté. Battement jeté. Now, jeté means to throw or thrown. So it is a beat that is like a throw or just a throw. Now, by grade 4, students will also have covered battement tendu, battement glissé, grand battement, battement retiré, battement dégagé, battement fondu, and now battement frappé and battement jeté. The next word is en dehors. En dehors, en dehors. Now this means outwards. So it might be something that you'll do in a rond de jambe exercise, for example. The next one is en dedans. En dedans. En dedans. This means inwards. The next word is en l'air. En l'air. En l'air. And this means in the air or up off the floor. It's the opposite of the word that we learnt in grade 3, à terre, which means on the ground. So you can do an arabesque, en l'air, you can do an attitude, en l'air. There are many movements you can do en l'air, up off the floor. Now, in fact, when students are asked to demonstrate movements in their grade 4 exam, they'll often be asked to demonstrate both à terre, on the ground, and en l'air, off the ground. So students should be aware of that. The next word is développer. Développer, développer. This means to unfold or to develop. The next word is adage. 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 This means slow. That can be slow music or slow movements. The next word is Allegro. 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 This means fast movements or fast music. The next word is temps lié. Temps lié. Temps lié. This is for movements that are linked in time. So linked movements. The next word is petit. 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 And this means small. So something small. So you might do petit allegro, which are small and fast movements. The next word is pirouette. 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 This means to turn. The next word is en tournant. En tournant. En tournant. And this means whilst turning or turning. So you can do certain steps en tournant. So it's like a normal step, but then you turn at the same time. So that transforms it into an en tournant kind of step. The next word is piqué. 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 And this means picked up. So you might actually do a piqué en tournant. So it's like picking up of the leg whilst turning. Our next word, so I might actually flip it because I ran out of room. So here we have our next word for our grade 4 theory is the word seesawn. Seesawn, seesawn. This is a jump that goes from 2 feet to 1 foot and then closes, a seesawn jump. Now, it does not have a direct translation in English, but it's a type of jump that students will know from their exercises in their grade 4 work. So it's a seesaw jump. If you want to know a bit more story or a bit more history about this, some people say that it was named after a French man or a French person of the nobility called the Comte de Seesaw, and in the 1600s, so that's a very, very long time ago. But the way that students might want to remember this is that it's more like a jump that is like a pair of scissors. And in French, the word for scissors is ciseaux. So ciseaux and seesaw, they sound very similar. So think of seesaw as like a scissor step. Now, our next word here for our grade 4 is the word grand or grand. Grand, grand. This means big. So any step that is big or large in ballet is a grand step. And finally we have pas de chat. Pas de chat, pas de chat. This is the step of the cat. The step of the cat. Now we've studied other pas, other steps we've learnt in the previous grade, the pas de bourrée, the pas de basque and the pas marché. So now we can add pas de chat to that list. All right. Now, in terms of what is to be demonstrated, I'm just looking at my notes. For the grade 4, students will be asked to demonstrate the croisé alignment of the body. They'll also be asked to demonstrate the effacé alignment of the body. So that's the opposite to croisé. So croisé is crossed, effacé is an open or a shaded alignment. They will also be asked to demonstrate demi-second position of the arms. They will be asked to demonstrate en dehors and en dedans. So this is something they will have seen in their rond de jambe exercise, but also their pirouette exercise. In grade 4, students will also be asked to demonstrate their first arabesque en fondu, so that's with a bent supporting leg, en l'air, and with the working leg off the floor. Students will also be asked to demonstrate an attitude devant. Students will also be asked to demonstrate a retiré devant to the front, a retiré de côté to the side, and a retiré derrière to the back. And finally, students may be asked to explain and demonstrate the concept of spotting the head when doing turns, when doing their pirouette steps. So the concept of picking a spot and doing your turn quickly, returning your eyes to that same spot. Now that should be all for their grade 4 work. Yes, that's all.